So, we're constantly hearing about the incredible power of AI, right? We talk about these super complex algorithms and massive models. But what if I told you that the single biggest thing that makes or breaks any AI project isn't the code at all? It's the data.
I mean, really think about that for a second. The most sophisticated AI on the planet, designed to solve huge problems, can be totally crippled by what you feed it. And this isn't just some theory. It's the hidden weakness that causes multi-million-dollar AI projects to completely fall apart.
Okay, so let's dig into this hidden weakness. Why do these incredibly advanced systems sometimes fail so spectacularly? Well, the answer isn't buried in some cutting-edge code. It's actually one of the oldest and simplest rules in all of computing, a principle that's more important now than ever before.
It all boils down to this simple phrase: garbage in, garbage out. Now, this isn't just a catchy saying, it's like the fundamental law of AI. An AI model can't just magically invent intelligence out of thin air. It can only find and amplify the patterns in the data you give it. Its entire view of the world is shaped by that initial input.
And this realization forces a huge shift in how we think about building AI. You see, for years, the big focus was always on the engine, the algorithm. But now we understand that while algorithms are the engine, data is the fuel. It is the absolute foundation, the raw material that everything else is built on top of.
So what do we even mean by data here? Well, think of it like a library of experiences. It's the collection of examples, facts, and observations that an AI studies to understand how the world works. And it's from this library that it learns to spot the patterns that let it make those smart predictions we're all looking for.
This right here, this is the absolute core truth. If you train a sales prediction AI using only data from your best quarter ever, guess what? It's gonna learn to be wildly optimistic. If you train a self-driving car on incomplete sensor data, its decisions are gonna be unreliable. The AI's final performance is a direct mirror of the data you gave it, flaws and all. So this brings up a huge question. How do you get from a raw, messy pile of information to something an AI can actually learn from? Well, it's a journey, and trust me, it's not a simple one. Trying to train an AI on raw data is kind of like trying to teach a child to read from a book that has torn pages, missing paragraphs, and coffee stains all over it. Before any real learning can happen, you've got to prepare the material. This journey to high-quality data usually follows 3 key stages. It always starts with collection, gathering as many real-world examples as you can get your hands on. But the most critical work happens next. You have to identify all the raw, messy problems. This is where you become a detective, hunting for gaps, duplicates, and weird inconsistencies. Only after all that meticulous work can you finally move on to cleaning and standardizing it, creating a pristine dataset the AI can actually understand. Now, I know this all might seem a little abstract, so let's make it super concrete. We're going to look at a simple, real-world example that perfectly shows just how high the stakes are when it comes to the quality of your data. Okay. Imagine you have an app that promises to scan a business card and instantly add it to your contacts. No typing required. For that to work, its AI needs to learn from thousands of business cards, figuring out where the name is, where the number is, and where the address is supposed to be. And here is where data quality changes everything. Feed that AI messy data, like blurry photos or cards with really weird fonts, and the result is a frustrating, basically useless tool. It gets names wrong, tries to dial incorrect numbers, and you lose that important contact. But give it clean, well-labeled data, you get exactly what was promised, a reliable, accurate tool that just works perfectly. This brings us to what is maybe the single most important lesson from the entire field of AI today. If you want to build successful, powerful systems, the secret isn't some fancier algorithm. The key, the absolute key, is to master your data first. So if you're starting a project, you've got to resist the urge to just download a massive, complex data set. Instead, here's some real advice. Start small and relevant. This forces you to spend your time where it really matters most, exploring the data, understanding it, and carefully cleaning it before you ever even think about training a model. This should be your mantra. Seriously, before you write a single line of code, before you choose a complex model, just stop. Know your data. Clean your data. Master your data. Because focusing on this foundation isn't just some preliminary step, it's the entire game. In a world where powerful AI models are everywhere, the ultimate advantage isn't the engine you use, it's the quality of the fuel you put in it. So the real question isn't what can my AI do? It's what is my data allowing it to become?